Good. All right. Hello. How are you? It's Jamieson with Country 106. Also a member of the Vegreville Fire Department. I am here at the Vegreville Centennial Library, and we're doing a read-in. I've got a lot of pressure on me today because yesterday Renee came in and she also read a Robert Munch book. I believe it was Paperback Princess? Is that the name of the book? Something along those lines. Anyway, she did fantastic, and we're going to do a bit of a challenge, and we might even have a third party involved in the Robert Munch face-off for the poll of the day. So just make sure you keep tabs on the library's Facebook page, which is obviously where we're doing this right now. So that's one part of the pressure. The second part is that Corporal Lee Drinkwater, Corporal Ray Stack, they've been in here as well. They've done phenomenal jobs, and I think that they are going to try to make fun of me if I don't do as well as they did. So I've got big shoes to fill in that regard. I have stolen Corporal Ray Stack's date. He had Winnie the Pooh alongside, so I've got my audience of minions and Winnie the Pooh, this moose and that cow. And today we're reading Just One Goal. Again, it is another fantastic read from Robert Munch. Let's get into it. A rink, a rink, a rink, said Sierra to her father. A rink on the river would be nice. I would not only go all the way across town, I would not have to go all the way across town to play hockey. The ice on the river is just a mess, said her father. It froze all jagged and bumpy. We can't make a rink. A rink, a rink, a rink, said Sierra to her mother. A rink on the river would be nice. I would not have to go all the way across town to play hockey. Too bumpy, said her mother. The river ice is too bumpy to make into a rink. And you can see Sierra is still trying to plead her case to her parents. Looks like they're in the kitchen and the parents aren't having any of it. A rink, a rink, a rink, said Sierra to her sisters. A rink on the river would be nice. I could walk right out the back door and down to the river and play on my own rink. Well, we had to go across town to play hockey, said Sierra's sisters, and that was just good enough for us. So you have to go across town just like we did. And I'm not sure if you have any older siblings or not, but that is exactly what it looks like. They're hanging out, not paying much attention, and telling the younger sibling what's what. Okay, 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 said Sierra. She got a glass of warm water and a spoon and went across the backyard, down the hill to the frozen, bumpy river. She used the water and the spoon to make a very small ice rink. A good hockey rink for ants. Yeah, you can imagine playing on a spoon's worth of ice, probably not ideal for a human. Not bad for ants, though. Sierra spent the whole next day carrying warm water down to the river. She worked till it was dark and the northern lights came out. Finally, her rink was big enough for a small dog. Sierra's dad came looking for her and said, "Wow, a rink. You really made a rink." "I'm just a little kid," said Sierra. So there she is, working away, and it's gone from a hockey rink for ants to now a hockey rink for her Dalmatian dog. The next day, Sierra's dad rented a bulldozer and flattened a lot of river ice. Then all the neighbors came down and helped. By the time the northern lights came out, there was a real people-sized rink on the river. A rink, a rink, a rink, yelled Sierra. A real rink on the river. And now we do not have to go all the way across town to play hockey. Sierra started skating and did not go to bed at all that night. And there's the community coming together to make that rink happen. The next day, Sierra put up a sign that said, "River Rats Rink," and lots of kids came to play. But no matter what side Sierra was on, her team always lost. And she went from being really happy about the rink to not so happy about losing hockey. One game that Sierra might have won ended up with when a moose went to sleep in the net. And yeah, there you can see the moose taking a snooze in the net. That would be tough to score on. Another game ended when a bear chased everyone off the ice. Also, very tough to play hockey when a bear is chasing you. I would not recommend it. Another game ended when a bunch of teenagers raced through on their snowmobiles. Teenagers, don't do that. You can see they're racing through, and again, the game comes to an end. And that is why Sierra's team did not want to end a tie game just because the ice was a little wet. It was Sierra's last chance to win a game that year. But suddenly, the rink started floating down the river while the rest of the ice crashed and boomed around it. The players didn't even notice. Sierra's mom noticed. "Ah!" yelled Sierra's mom. "Break up!" There it is. The ice is falling apart because that's what happens when it gets too warm. She ran along the river yelling, "Stop, stop, stop!" But the players could not hear because the ice was making so much noise. Sierra's father ran along the river yelling, "Stop, stop, stop!" But the players could not hear because the ice was making so much noise. Then all of the parents ran along the river yelling, "Stop, stop, stop!" But the teams just kept playing. "The bridge!" yelled Sierra's mom. "We can catch them at the bridge!" Formulating a bit of a plan, trying to catch the players at said bridge. Everyone jumped into their cars and drove to the bridge. Then the dads hung from the bridge and the moms hung from the dads. And the moms grabbed their kids as the rink went floating by. But nobody got Sierra. She had the puck and was skating very fast toward the goal. So all the kids have been rescued except for Sierra, who could seemingly care less about the situation, the peril that she faces. Sierra's dad ran to his car, got his fishing rod and cast a hook way down the river. He caught Sierra just as she scored. "We win!" yelled Sierra's team, and all of the moms and dads fainted. And there you go, there's a picture of Sierra being caught just like a fish on a rod as the game-winning goal is scored. Then the kids carried their moms and dads to a restaurant and fed them hot chocolate while Sierra planned next year's rink. That was Just One Goal by Robert Munch. It's a fantastic read. Thank you so much to the library for having me out today. And again, make sure you keep tabs on the library's Facebook page and in Country 106 on our Facebook page for details on the upcoming poll on the Robert Munch Showdown. Thanks again.